Chip Bay here, and today we're doing another video. Now, this video is about when I was in preschool. Well, pre-K. Preschool, pre-K, same diff. Anyways, so, yeah, there's really no introduction. Oh, yeah, actually there is. So, when I first went into preschool or pre-K or wherever the heck I was, I met a few friends. Now there was this one. I'm not sure if this was his real name, but his name was Puppy Dog Rider, and I'm not sure if that was his real name or not. But we all called him by that name. So, I mean, that's what he addressed himself as when I met him. So I'm just like, okay, your name's Puppy Dog Rider then. And, so I get to pre-K. Yeah, I'm just going to call it pre-K. No, preschool. Yeah, preschool is better. So I'm waiting for Puppy Dog Rider to get here. And then I see that, he does get here. Now, I'm like, okay, let's play. And, so right now we're playing, I'm not sure what we're playing, we're just going down the slide and stuff. But, I'm just gonna call him Ryder. But Ryder didn't know that I was going down the slide. And my summer school my summer camp had pretty strict rules on going down the slide at the same time. So, Ryder didn't know that I was down there, and so he went before I was off the slide, and he ended up kicking me in the back, and the teacher was there at the perfect time to catch him. So, we had this weird thing where when we got in trouble, we had to sit in a chair, and, when we sat in the chair, we couldn't get up and do anything. But the chair had to be perfectly positioned to where you could see everyone else play, so that the teachers would make you feel bad about doing something bad. So that they would make it. Shredder, what are you doing? Okay, so it would make it where basically, oh yeah, so it would rub in your face that you weren't playing with the other children. And I saw him get in trouble too, so I felt bad for him. So my tiny child brain, not fully developed yet, I'm thinking that this could be like some Tom Clancy crap. So I'm like, I need to rescue the hostage and avoid the criminals. So I'm like over there, right? There's like this playground that looks like a castle, and there are many openings and stuff for like slides, and I'm hiding at one of the openings, and he's like in the middle of the castle. So there's like a middle slide that goes down that's metal, and it's the worst to play on in the summer because it gets like super hot. Anyways, so I'm right there, and I am like peeking around the corner like some Matrix crap, and I go full on ninja mode. That's why I decided to do my Ninja Fox outfit, because this story matches it. So I take the risk and I go down the burning hot slide that's literally metal. Like, why would you put a metal slide when you know that it's a summer camp? And it was just poor design. They took the slide out, actually, because it was too dangerous. Anyways, so I go down it, risking my burning butt. And then the teachers catch me trying to escort him out. So they're like, Aiden, you can't do that. And I'm like, dang it, they caught me. So then I run away, like before they could catch me. well, they didn't really catch me, but like that before they caught up to me and were like, "Don't do that," because I was terrified of getting into trouble when I was younger. So I run away, and there's like a back area with just wood chips and like dirt and stuff. And kids would like dig holes in the ground to make it so so they would pretend like they're digging for fossils. And so I hide in one of the holes, and then I hear that the teachers. Then like I peek over the hole, and I see that the teachers are gone. So it must have looked weird for the people digging for quote unquote fossils, because there was just this random kid who ran in and like lay down in their fossil excavation site. So that so I get up and I'm like, sorry, and they're like looking at me like with their mouth open, and I'm like, you'll thank me later. And I don't know why I said that, because why would they thank me for ruining their excavation site? But this is no relevance to the story. Well, actually, it is, but we'll get into that. So I go over to the castle thing, and I like hide on the bottom, like because there's an opening and then there's stairs up to the top floor of it. So I'm hiding in the under thing, and I see Ryder, and I'm like, okay, I need to figure out how to get over to him without the teachers seeing, because teachers are like all around. Like, this feels like I'm doing Mission Impossible right now. This feels like I'm about to get jumped by 80 people and have to ninja a karate move my way out. I have to go full Cobra Kai on them. And so I'm just sitting there like, okay, I'm gonna need to figure out how to get Ryder without them seeing me. So I do the great thing by getting a bucket and I'm putting it over my head, and then I walk over to Ryder. And I'm not sure how I knew where he was. Probably because I was staring at that location for like 5 minutes. And like, Ryder, grab my hand and let's go. And I did notice that a teacher was right next to there. So right as we're leaving, I hear Aiden stop, and I'm like, oh gosh. And I don't even care. I'm just running with a bucket on my head. And then I trip, and I'm not sure what I tripped on, because there was nothing in sight. And I just fall. and it wasn't like one of those hard falls where you just like fall and everything hurts. It was like one of those softer falls where you like gracefully fall down. It feels like you're falling in slow motion. And it happens to be one of those falls. And the teachers rush over and they're like, Aiden, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I'm dead. Like, I didn't even know what sarcasm was back then, but I just added that in. Anyway, so I'm like, ow. And then I notice that, so then I take the bucket off my head, and I see that it's the teachers, and I just like get up and book it, and they're wondering like what the heck I'm doing. Like, imagine just seeing this kid running with a bucket on his head, trip and fall, then just run away when teachers ask for help. Well, ask to like, are you okay? And there are like older kids in this class, because there are like two groups. There are the younger kids and older kids. Sometimes we like intermix, but usually we don't. And the older kids are like staring at me, like they're looking really questionably at me. And then as I run away, I hear that the teachers say, Aiden, get back here. And I have to go back because I need to listen to my teachers, or else I'm gonna get in trouble. So I walk over there because I don't want to trip again. So I just walk over there, and I'm like, yes. And they're like, why are you trying to get Ryder out of out of his spot. And I'm like, because I didn't have an answer, so I'm just like, because. And she's like, well, he gets out of timeout in 5 minutes. And I'm like, how long is 5 minutes? Because I mind you, I'm in pre-K. So they're like, so I'm like, what? What is a 5 minutes? So I'm like, okay. So I have to wait. I get put in the chair while I'm waiting for this kid. Well, actually, no, I just sit down in a chair. Like, I'm not in timeout, but it feels like I am. Because I sit in this chair for 5 minutes straight, waiting for him to, like, get out. And then I hear the whistle getting blown, which means that we have to go in. And I'm like, wait, it hasn't been 5 minutes yet. But she meant that he gets to go in after the bell. Well, after, like, he only gets to come out when the bell, well, when, like, it's time to go inside. So I'm like mad. I'm like really mad. And I'm like, what? And I didn't know that 5 minutes had been over. So I'm like, Miss Teacher, I have a question. Why did you why did you blow the whistle when it hasn't been 5 minutes yet? And she's like, it has. And I'm like, it has? And Ryder was just sitting there all through recess, just sitting there being like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna chill here. And then after that, I don't get in trouble. Puppy dog Ryder's just sitting there like, okay, yeah, that's good. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the story. But after that, no one got in trouble. The teachers were still wondering why I was trying to Tom Clancy this crap. I don't know why I was either, but at least I was. But how did I even know what, like, Tom Clancy and Mission Impossible were? I don't know, and I don't care. I was just trying to be a ninja boy. But anyways, guys, that's the end of this video. Bye!